that means my church is licensed. My church bring Christianity to Nigeria. Now my church is popular, 1 million capacity, 100 million capacity. It does not mean that they have license to sell. Sometimes you hear people say church wedding is the same as statutory marriage or is the same as marriage under the act. Some even say church wedding or church marriage is same as English marriage. Will I say they are correct? Well, I'm here to tell you this, that church wedding does not confer any legal status if such wedding was celebrated church that does not have license. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Izine Agiriga, and if today is your first time of joining us, you are welcome. Here in this channel, I create content on lifestyle, real life matters, legal talk, and everything in between. So, do me a favor, hit on the red button below this video that says subscribe to subscribe to my channel. And beside the red button, there is a bell icon there. Click on it. This enables you to get notifications whenever I upload new videos. And to my returning subscribers, you all are the best. I love you. Thank you for always coming back to watch my video. First time subscribers, please kindly comment I have subscribed so that I can give you a visual hug. So guys, in today's video, we'll be looking at whether or not a church wedding is legal in Nigeria. Oftentimes, like I said, a church wedding is mistaken for statutory marriage, which is incorrect. Church marriage does not comply with the processes laid down under the Marriage Act. Then it is not legal. For a church marriage to be legal, it must be celebrated in a licensed place of worship. What do I mean by a licensed place of worship? What I'm trying to say is this, that it must be celebrated in a church that has license to celebrate. Registration of church under the Part C of the Companies and Allied Matters Act does not necessarily make it a licensed place of worship for celebration of marriages. So the fact that your church is registered under CAMA, what do I mean by CAMA? CAMA simply means Companies and Allied Matters Act. Of course, you know that your church is registered. That is why your church can sue and also be sued. So your church is an artificial person. I'm talking about those that have registered their churches, because I know some churches are not even registered. So if your church is registered, it simply means your church is an artificial person and can do that which a natural person can do. I've said this several times in my videos. Now, the fact that your church is registered does not necessarily mean that the name is a licensed place for worship for celebration of marriages. Now, what am I saying? The fact that your church is registered does not mean they can celebrate or they have license to celebrate marriage. Popularity and recognition of churches does not automatically make it licensed. Most times you hear people say, I can remember I was telling somebody something like this, and the person was like, that means my church is licensed. My church bring Christianity to Nigeria. Now my church bring this one to Nigeria. My church is the first church in the world. My church is the second church, is the most popular, 1 million capacity, 100 million capacity. It does not mean that they have license to celebrate marriage. Yes, popularity, recognition does not mean that they have license. For example, you know the Catholic Church, the Anglican Church, Methodist Church, you know them, the Orthodox churches. They are very popular and they are well recognized in Nigeria. However, without a recipient license, it cannot legally celebrate a marriage in Nigeria. So, in as much as they are popular or in as much as they are well recognized, you get, I just use the Orthodox churches, I know the other churches are very popular, you get. What I'm trying to say, I'm trying to establish the fact that popularity and recognition does not necessarily mean that that church has license, you get. So, if you like, let your church be very popular, let your church have 1 million capacity, let it be recognized worldwide from Nigeria. It will need that license. You will need that license to legally celebrate marriage in Nigeria. So, where you now celebrate a marriage that's in a church that does not have license to celebrate marriage, it simply means that you've not conducted a statutory marriage. It simply means you've not conducted a marriage under the Act. It simply means you've not conducted English marriage. What it will be seen is that you just did church blessing, to be regarded as a church blessing. A license must be applied for and issued by the Minister of Interior, and it's also important for you to note that license is specific and not in bracket arrangements. What am I trying to say here? What I'm saying here is this, that if your church has 1 million branches in Nigeria, that you get those 1 million license respectfully for them. So the fact that the headquarters is licensed does not mean that another branch with the license. That's what I'm trying to say. It's specific to the church. You get. So that's it. So in conclusion, it's very important for you to note that a church wedding will be null and void if it's not celebrated in a licensed place of worship, and whoever performs or witness such wedding will be liable to 5 years imprisonment. But these are the things. Actually, that's what the position of the law is saying. But I'm just trying to say something there. Most times, you will agree with me that most times that people have celebrated their marriages, they celebrated marriage in a church that does not even have license to celebrate their marriage. In my own opinion, I think that I would say you can't parade yourself saying that you've conducted a statutory marriage. Rather, it will be seen as church blessing, just like when somebody gets married and. Traditionally you just go to the church to bless you. So once you are going to do a church wedding and it's not a church that has license to celebrate marriage, it simply means that what was done there is not a marriage. A marriage was not celebrated there. I will just say that it's a church blessing, just like where a priest is blessing people, something like that. Because this going by 5 years imprisonment is a status. All of us will know that everybody like please never all of us will stay like this now. But anyways, I'm happy that we learned something for those that are intending to get married. We learned something from this video, and do not forget to share to your loved ones. Do not forget to like this video, and do not forget to subscribe. To the first time subscribers, please can you say I have subscribed to this YouTube channel so I can give you a virtual hug. Thank you.